Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would think Son Heung-min, the South Korean. He can play anywhere in attack, but ideally his most success seems to come from wide and his incisive inward bursts. He may not yet be regarded as a great goal scorer, but he has real ambition to get there.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Chelsea have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
Højbjerg. And that's not going to reach. Defending of the desperate variety. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Gorgeous control there. Well positioned to make that interception. Saul, and it's Jorginho. Reguilon tries to get it forward quickly. Chelsea are looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat. Out for a throw. It's Son Heung-min! They've scored! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Tottenham take the lead.
and that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Saul goes looking, and that has been cleared. Chilwell, Jorginho, and it's Chilwell. Chilwell not easily shrugged off the ball. Lovely feet. Saul. Now it's Saul. Conte. Sessegnon. Forward it goes. Son Heung-min. Reguilon has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. And it's played forward. It's Son Heung-min. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In with the challenge. Hit into the middle. Massive leap! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Højbjerg. Højbjerg drives it forward. Saul. Conte hoists it forward. Loftus-Cheek. Lukaku. Lukaku! Keeper's done ever so well.
Lukaku simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Clears it out of harm's way. Hudson-Odoi plays it forward. Hoists it forward. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Here we go again.
Chelsea need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Bentancur, who does have an assist to his name. Højbjerg. Kane spreads it towards the left. Tottenham, whose manager was the brains behind the last win,
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
Rudiger, it's being played forward. Oh, good interception. Bentancur, Reguilon, Sessegnon, Reguilon, cleared away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dyer. Højbjerg. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now can he finish? Reguilon. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Chelsea have not...
He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Reguilon. Højbjerg. Hudson-Odoi. Played in with accuracy. And he heaves it forward. He's there to receive it. It's Son Heung-min! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Gets up to head it! Done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Out to the right. He's got away. Big chance, corner.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Højbjerg. Over to the left. Looks to drop one in. Goalkeeper's ball. Hudson-Odoi. Rudiger sends it forward. And it's Lukaku. Sanchez cuts it out.
Chelsea are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Managed to get it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Tottenham are on the verge of another win, closing in on 4 in a row. Chelsea are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Gets away from his opponents. Here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
Chelsea need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Trust in. Cleared away. Kane. And that is that. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
All that remains for me is to thank you. Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. We do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So off we go then. Plays it out to the flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of it.
There's the shot! An early chance, their first of the game.
Slavia Prague know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Thiago Silva tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, that's where he wants it. That's a decent ball. Shot goes for goal! And he's done it! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Slavia Prague take the early advantage. And here's Lukaku. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Jorginho. And here's Lukaku. Out to the left it goes. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hoists it forward. It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Jorginho. Kennedy. Forward it goes. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Rudiger. Azpilicueta. Barkley. He's coming on the right now. What's on? And he's there to cut it out. Gets into a dangerous position. Thiago Silva. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. Ball is over the line. Rudiger. Tries to get it forward quickly. There's a long ball. Oh, he's found it. Has a pop! And he's there to hoof it away. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Jorginho. And it's played forward. You can get that clear. That's been won straight back. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Raspilicueta. Has he found his man? Lovely bit of skill. Well positioned to make that interception. Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Final action of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Start of the second half.
Chelsea need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Raspilicueta. Barkley. Kennedy. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kennedy has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Kennedy. Thiago Silva has the best stats in the team when it comes to winning the ball back. Barkley gets good distance on it. Saul. Rudiger. He's in space and looking for options. Up towards the front line. Chelsea are chasing a one-goal deficit here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rudiger. Saul. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nice touch. Can he deliver? Gets up to head it! Thiago Silva. Kennedy. Jorginho. Kennedy. Thiago Silva. Jorginho. Going for goal! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Azpilicueta. Thiago Silva. Azpilicueta plays it forward. Pulisic. Looking to hit the front line. It's gone for a throw-in. One final crack at it now. Could be a chance here. And it's Jorginho. Saul. It's come loose.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Looks to thread it through. Up to meet it! That's a real chance missed.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
And here's the chance to counter. Azpilicueta can get it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's great strength on the ball. And here's Lukaku. Tries a shot! Gone a long way up and away. Thiago Silva. Chelsea have to get it into the box and quickly. And it's been taken straight back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And the referee brings it to a close. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end parity. A really good game to watch. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Chelsea may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly. That may have...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Timo Werner. He's quick and direct, Peter, loves to play on the shoulder of the last defender, and he's always looking to make that run in behind. I think having someone like that up front makes the opposition defences think twice about playing such a high line, and pushing them deeper can create space, of course, for midfield. So
has a goal! It's there!
Newcastle are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Newcastle have an early lead. Good start. Over to the left. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kepa gets it upfield. And here's Wilson.
that's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Done it. Lascelles drives it forward. Hoists it forward. Hudson-Odoi. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. That'll be a throw. Up towards the front line. And it's played forward. Marcos Alonso drives it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Fraser goes looking. It's Wilson! Cleared without complication. And it's Shelby. Werner. Kennedy finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Ziyech tries to get it clear. Ball's out on the left now. And he's on a charge. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. A heavy challenge. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Kovacic. That's surely a foul. Free kick. With Ziyech. Cut out in the nick of time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Christensen. Hudson-Odoi. It's Ziyech. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Shapes to shoot! That's caused a worry or two.
Hudson-Odoi clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Werner. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Hudson-Odoi certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's Piliqueta. Ziyech. Hudson-Odoi. Ziyech. It's a loose ball. Out to the right. Gets the chance to cross. Willock tries to get it forward quickly. Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. All a decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Here we go again.
Chelsea don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Dummett gets it forward. Out for a throw. And it's Marcos Alonso. Lobs it in, towering header! Harmlessly behind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Hudson-Odoi gets it back. Christensen. Hudson-Odoi. Forward it goes. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's there to hoof it away. Werner. Dubravka catches it safely. Fraser. Target. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Sees it all the way. Ziyech. And here's Kovacic. It's Werner! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Werner simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And here's Wilson. Tries a shot! He scored! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Chelsea are making a change now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Newcastle take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
That's sprayed out wide. This could fall anywhere! Trippier demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Fraser is making a foray down the right. And it's Trippier. Looking for space out wide. Trippier. And here's Wilson.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
And nobody's going to argue with that. Azpilicueta plays it forward. Keeper sends it forward. Marcos Alonso goes up and over. Defence has got rid of that. Wilson. Oh, he's in!
Christensen just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Marcos Alonso drives it forward. Hoists it forward. Target, looking to hit the front line. Just 5 minutes left. Kovacic. Azpilicueta tries to get it forward quickly. Surely this is the last chance now. Chelsea could have here their final chance. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, good ball. Razor. Ziyech. Out towards the flank. Christensen. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the true truth is that they lost. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Chelsea lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have.
The strength that comes within. So if you think
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic seats in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Played it short. And it's Matic. What a ball! Goes for goal! And the ball's come out. Cleared away. Nicely controlled. Whipped in. Kovacic. Gets into a dangerous position. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Danger averted for now. Manchester United haven't lost any of their last 5 games on the road. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Alex Telles tries a pass forward. Now he's gone for it! And out to safety. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. It's being played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Sancho. Just brushed off the ball there. Christensen. Chelsea so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pulisic. Wan-Bissaka with a good steal, well played. Christensen. Kovacic. Kovacic plays it forward. Rafael Varane. Until half-time, and it is still goalless. Played out to the right. Werner. Pulisic. And it's got through. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic clips one through. Tries to get it clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hit into the middle. Kovacic. The referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? And here's Cavani. Manchester United have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Sancho. Lukaku. Kovacic. Tries to locate someone up front. Pogba. Varane goes looking. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good interception. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
He's got away. Werner gets it out to the wing. Time to deliver. Pulisic. Pogba gets good distance on it. It's Thiago Silva. Maguire can hoist it clear. Time for a change in personnel. It's a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Kovacic. Cavani with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing.
Massive leap! He will be livid with himself. Varane gets it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Cavani is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Chelsea making another change here. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Good clearance and very necessary. Thiago Silva battles to win it back. Chance to break. Werner with a long pass. And he's there to hoof it away. Thiago Silva tries lifting it over.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Conte. And here's Lukaku. Saul has it out wide and in space. A chance to play it in. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pulisic.
Chelsea showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Shot at goal!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Conte. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Cavani gets flagged offside. Keeper sends it forward. And it's Lingard. That's a promising ball. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
And time is up. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So it's away we go then. So plenty to look forward to here if previous history is anything to go by. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Ball through needs to be good here. Werner! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
Werner really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Xhaka gets it out to the wing, and here's the chance to counter. Azpilicueta. Christensen. Well, I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of inflammatory talk leading up to this. There so often is, and it just stokes it further, doesn't it?
Yeah, that certainly catered to the entertainment element to all of this and the unpredictability that we're facing.
Drills one in. And that should be the keeper's. And it's Zayat. Decent looking ball. It's Werner!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Forward it goes. Lacazette. Zayek. Now it's Kovacic. Ball's loose, and they've been caught out here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Kovacic. Chance to play it in. Elneny tries to clear. It's come loose. Xhaka drives it forward. Now it's Lacazette. Rudiger battles to win it back. Arsenal have their manager to thank for the last result.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked, and that worked an absolute treat.
And that has been plugged away. So into the middle. And that's been levered clear. And here's Kovacic. Real chance! Was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Xhaka has been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the rumours?
Well, I just think he's hit form at the perfect time, which can secure...
He's had a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Across the field it goes. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Lacazette has a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Lacazette sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it. Werner really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kovacic. Werner. Foot in. That's surely a foul, free kick. Big chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
The defence can get it clear. Can he go in for goal? This could fall anywhere. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Chelsea clearly have been the better side for me.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Chelsea have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. And it's hoisted clear. It's O'Neill. And here's Lacazette! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Very well to intervene. Good ball. Shot at goal! Goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He's got himself now in position to compete for the top scorers title. Arsenal break the deadlock.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Oh, great ball! So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down.
Yeah, I agree, Peter. I don't think there was any contact. My feeling on first watch was that there was none.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dispatched with certainty.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the takeout.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Really good feet. Pulisic. And here's Ziyech. Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Goes for goal! And more! And they are pulling clear here. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Chelsea are making a change now. Arsenal take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Hoists it forward. He's got through. Up to meet it! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Komp. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. All the way back, and they start again. Rudiger. Komp. And it's Saul. Thiago Silva. Gets up to head it! Oh, in he goes again! He's kicked it out, just.
Werner very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Played it short. Massive leap! Sticks it away! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here. Lacazette taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
So is this the start of a comeback? Granit Xhaka, and it's played forward. He's gone for it! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. It's found its way to him. Lukaku plays it out to the wing. Komp, and help's available out wide. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Looking to break out here. He gets past his man. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. He has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Saul is there and he can get that clear.
Nketiah.
It's Nketiah! Outstanding save to keep that out. It's gone for a throw-in. Pulisic. Good take, and he's had a look. Shooting chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Knocks it away. Pulisic. Here it is, shoots! No, not quite. Just brushed off the ball there. Tierney. Forward it goes. He's got options out wide, and he's onside. He's had a shot! It's broken loose. Kante gets rid without sophistication. Partey. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Keeper's ball, whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Saul tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Werner. And now they can launch a counter. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. You can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. Well, how will we look back on that?
And we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kostas Manolas. His presence could be key for this defence. He's a fabulous athlete, strong and quick, and he's always going to fancy himself in a tussle with an attacker. If the opponents were planning an aerial bombardment, then they might have to think twice about it, because he's very strong aerially too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So we're up and running. Manolas. And help's available out wide. Towering header! Danger averted for now. Tunis. Real chance! No, he's missed it.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Jorginho. That is Komp. Oh, really good feet from him. Plays it out to the flank. Jorginho. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Too much elaboration and not enough penetration, no damage likely.
Oh, that's nice. Jorginho, out towards the flank. Chilwell. Chelsea yet to have a shot on target. He hits it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Jose Holebas tries to stroke it through. Dangerous looking ball. It's come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Chilwell. Jorginho. Raspilicueta. And it's Jorginho. Out to the left it goes. Chance to cross. Heads it! It's broken loose. Back in once more. Cleared away. And here's Jorginho. Chance! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And Villa. Jose Holebas. And here's Valbuena. beautifully done. It will be a throw-in. And it's played forward. Barkley. Jorginho. And here's Kante. Kante puts it into the middle. It's gone a long way up and away. Still not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Right, Kante. Jorginho. Jorginho. And here's Barkley. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. The referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. To review the first half.
Chelsea have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Chelsea head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. The action is back on the way.
Chelsea can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Manolas. Valbuena. Forward it goes. Rudiger. Chilwell. And here's Barkley. And here's Ziyech. Ziyech. Olympiacos have a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Right, Kante. Jorginho. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Tunis. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Villa. Over to the left. Chelsea making another change here. Starting to get the first signs of rain here. And it's Conte. And here's Lukaku. Rudiger with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. for Tunis. Lofted into the middle. And that should be the keeper's. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Conte. Jorginho. Now it's Kante. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Barkley. And for a moment, time stood still. Olympiacos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And that has been cleared.
Chelsea showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Jose Holebas. Referee's given a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Valbuena has got himself a free kick.
That's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Barkley desperately wants to get on the end of this. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Manolas. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Pulisic. It's a loose ball. And that's another throw. Pulisic. Lovely bit of skill. Here's the chance to cross. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And time is up. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Your reflections then, Jim?
Chelsea must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.